Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the first of hopefully, the first part of hopefully many character playthroughs I will be doing for Granblue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok. First up, I literally spun a wheel. First up, we got Ghandagoza, who I know very little about. I started to play him a little bit like a year and a half ago in the base game. I remember nothing other than there's like timed inputs for your basic, like your X attack. That's about all I remember. But I figure a good way to,
Good day.
get into the character is kind of learn what they're about. So I think a good start for these playthroughs is going to be doing the Fate episodes and seeing what they're about, you know? Like, yeah, there's not, a whole lot of gameplay, but these usually don't take that long. So, you know, if you want to, see only gameplay, you can skip ahead. But I want to see what this character's about because I remember like nothing. But he is massive. I
Have a good
also,
day.
before I do anything though, I wanna see. Um, so what we got here, right? What we got color wise? Hmm. Hmm. I kind of like the white. I kind of like this, so we're going with that. So if you don't know, because this is pretty much what I did for the Monster Hunter weapons. If you have watched my content before, basically how this is gonna work. Because in case you can't see, we are not starting like the base game or anything. What we're gonna be doing, I'm gonna be starting with no gear. I don't even have all my sigils unlocked. Um, but we will be starting once we
Pizza
get
Nick?
past the Fate
Let's
episodes.
see.
The first things we'll be doing, starting right here. I don't want to start with something with a DPS check, but we won't have
Please
any
come
like
again.
gear or anything. Most we'll have is our you know actual weapon here, which I am not allowing Ascension and Terminus weapons for the base game. Once I get to the expansion or third game, and also I am allowing in the base game one summon specifically to just kind of help with progression. Because the point of these playthroughs is not going to be
Good day.
difficulty. It's for me to experience how the character plays.
This one?
But you might notice my party has only Ghandagoza in. That's because in Proud, I will be doing this solo. Because with the mastery levels, you kind of are so much powerful than this. We will be doing everything up to here, because after that, it's kind of built around multiple players, or at least multiple characters, and so it didn't really work. Because I tried to, I tried Lucilius. No, that's just not a thing. And I don't want to fight Broder Bahamut if I don't have to. So Piete seems like a good end. Once we do that, we'll be going to the expansion, and basically each level we will get a character added and a summon added to our party. And like I said, Ascension and Terminus weapons will be allowed at that point.
Have a
Also,
good day.
master traits are not allowed until, you know, the first one is Chaos, second one's Chaos Plus, the third one's Chaos Plus Plus, and then the gold Chaos Plus Plus quests are where I can put in EX points. So we got a while to worry about that.
Hello.
But yeah, I figure let's get into the Fate episodes and see what Ghandagoza is about. And just a reminder, like I don't have any sigils from like playing. I got rid of all of them, so let's see what he's about. Eternal rage.
I trusted only my fists. If you wish to reach transcendence, you must beat out the path with your own knuckles. Which is
Alright.
why when my fists began to tremble in anticipation, I listened. It was as if they whispered, "A terrible future awaits these skies. Fail to act. An unprecedented calamity will befall you." How could they know? In truth, they knew more than most scholars, having experienced the rigors of fundamental aesthetic practice. I tempered them relentlessly, until they could foretell which timeline would lead them to the most strength.
So his knuckles told him
But you may ask,
that things
how
were
far
going
can
down.
one go with omnipotent fists? A foolish question.
Oh,
Only cowards measure progress in distance, in achievement. Blood boils through these fingers. That is all I need to know. Ah, I feel the fire raging inside. The storm has arrived.
what do you say it is approaching?
And I shall catch it with
Is
my
Virgil
bare
coming?
hands.
I think Virgil's coming. But seems like pretty simple, dude. At least so far. His fists are apparently omnipotent. Alright. Cool.
Divinity above, I wish you no ill will, but your defeat shall be evidence of my life's work. Vow recited, I ended the evening's meditation. Decades of such ascetic training had finally borne fruit.
You know, I'm kind of getting like Akuma vibes. Minus the like less evil.
I had honed the eternal raid style to a godlike edge. But the long years had also revealed to me an enemy I could never defeat. Time itself. My inevitable demise meant there would be no more eternal raid style.
You gotta train someone.
I had developed the greatest martial art the skies had ever known. But for it to be lost to legend, what profound injustice. I would need a disciple, someone worthy of inheriting my technique. Of course, coal is not transformed into diamond so easily. It would be a fool's errand to find a successor who could survive the necessary time and rigor. Thus, when I finally met the captain, I was happy to be that fool.
Ah.
Now I could pass on my legacy.
I don't...
But the captain had another goal in mind, to reach Estalucia and reunite with dear old Papa.
I don't... Is the physique just added? Does he not... Is that not required for the Eternal Rage style? Because, you know, the captain ain't exactly built like that. Not even close.
Filial piety was a respectable tenet, but it was no god-shattering fist. Despite my pleas, I failed to convince the captain to be.
I don't think that would have worked. I'm trying to think who has a build similar. I can think of someone who, you know, with the DLC joined the crew, but even before then, you know, helped us. Who wields a spear normally.
However, something must have resonated with the young master.
Although it also
because
punches a
I
bunch.
received an invitation to join the Grand Cypher's crew. If I could not produce a scion of eternal rage, at least I would gain new allies. Walking aboard the airship, my fists buzzed. Ah, so there would be something more to this meeting after all. Worthy Captain, I choose to fight by your side for the glory of the crew, for the glory of reaching Estalucia. And after we return, We shall discuss your future with the Eternal Raid style
Okay.
in earnest.
Okay. He's like, all right, we'll do what you want to do, but after you're doing what I asked you to, do before. All right. I like him. Fists of Legend.
You heard all the stories about the old man, right?
I could hardly believe my ears. Ripping the Grim Basin apart with a single punch? Joining a war just so he could spar? And defeating both sides? Knocking over a whole mountain just from turning in his sleep?
Oh. Okay, that's joining a war so he could spar and beat both sides. There's being neutral, and then there's whatever that is.
I call BS. And just like crap, there was probably a kernel of truth in there somewhere, but come on, who believes this stuff? Turns out, idiots like me. See, I've actually witnessed Ghandagoza smash a meteor into space dust. You think people will catch on to that story too?
Of course they will. Why else do people go to the pub? Man's favorite pastime is recounting tales of people braver than themselves.
But it's so hard to believe, and I saw him do the damn thing.
That sounds, yeah.
So, yep, though the old master's legends were numerous, and honestly downright ridiculous, they were also the truth.
Okay.
What's crazier, Ganda would never toot his own horn. After crushing a dragon with a sneeze or what have you, he'd just say,
Ah,
yep, actions
Oh,
speak louder than
there's-
words. That's a real man's man for you. You gotta admire that. What I would give for his rippling biceps, though. Looking
yeah,
back now,
I think
none
he's
of
got
us could've
something to
known.
spare.
There, in the Zeka Grande Skydom, Ghandagoza was about to use those rippling biceps to start a whole brand new mythos.
All right. A new legend is born. Ooh.
Sierra gave us the news. A lone brawler managed to stop a force of hundreds atop Mount Nagelith, all while quelling a raging blizzard with his bare hands? I'm not a betting man. Well, I'm not a drinking man. But, well, I'm not a man who bets when he drinks. But I put good money on our brawler being
Yeah, that
Ghandagoza.
tracks.
It hadn't been that long since we sailed to Zeka Grande, so the old badger must have been working overtime for word to spread so quick. I asked Sierra to spill the details.
Wait.
The force he scattered was a group of soldiers, remnants of the Church of Avia, and word was they were specialists in guerrilla warfare.
Wait a minute. It took me a second to realize what that said. So, he fought a blizzard with his fists. And seemingly won? I think, am I correct? I think that's what was just said.
Sure as
Alright.
hell they were a fierce troop. How does an unarmed martial artist take them all out? Not that I could ask the master, because you know what he'd say. But hey, who needs words when you got those defined shoulder blades doing the talking? Guess it was just one more legend for the books.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make sure real quick. Okay, we're not on assist mode. So this is the first time I'm like playing him. I haven't looked at skills or anything. Should probably look at what he does. So, Rage and Fist charge faster and deals more damage based on his internal rage, combo finishers, and link attacks, gathers on rage. Enhances perfectly timed X attacks when they're chained in a combo. Well, that's a timing I have to learn then. Alright, so what do we got for skills here? Okay, that's gap closer. Probably gonna want to keep that. Oh, okay. Gives you some of that meter. I don't like parries. Okay, instant maxed out gauge. I don't know how much that matters. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how much... Like, full heal could be nice. Because it seems like you're going to want to sit there and finish your stuff a lot. Oh, the Grand that is a very long... That is a very long animation. It does remove all debuffs, though. Maybe we do a bit of this. And this. I don't know. Sure, we'll try it. Like I said, this is the first time I'm playing, because I did play him in the base game, but that was over a year and a half ago. So, yeah.
Call for reinforcements! We need all the support we can get!
Why is everyone from that crew a beast? What are they feeding them on that ship?
It's a good question,
It was a
honestly.
nightmare. Actually, worse. You could wake up from a nightmare. This was our reality. We were being driven into the heart of Mount Nagelith by a single Skyfarer. Even though he was alone, he was with the crew who defeated General Ghandagoza. Our only chance was to put aside our pride and work together to take him down. Our platoon was experienced, and we could launch the prototype Tayuatar if things started looking rough. We had numbers and strategy on our side. With all of our preparations, victory should have been assured. But he took one look at our perfect formations and laughed.
Yeah, that seems about right.
You honor me with this extra training. I, Ghandagoza, shall now return the favor with eternal rage!
You what? This guy was nuts. All of these soldiers, and this was just a field exercise to him?
Get your asses in gear! Do not break ranks!
The command snapped my mind back into focus. I drew my sword, but as I clutched its hilt, I had never been more sure it was just a hunk of scrap metal.
Now, I will say the lack of scars is kind of
Of
impressive.
eternal rage.
Keep your distance, or you won't make it out of here alive. Roger!
Oh, those aren't
trained
actually
from
that
so far
hard to
away.
time. Okay.
The end the soul
Yeah, that
burns
actually isn't
with
that bad
fury.
to time.
Does he have a weapon?
Is this a joke to him? Who is this guy?
Could be the devil himself for all I care. There's our backup. We can't take him on our own.
Step forward. I still need to finish my warm-up. The ocean surges. Destroy! Infernal storm!
Alright.
My fists grow restless.
Curse our luck. He's leaving me with no option. Switch to plan C.
Plan C? But sir, he doesn't even have armor on!
Just do it. Either we deploy our secret weapon.
Does it look like armor matters right here? Does it look like it?
Tayuatar, deliver us from this accursed giant.
I applaud your desire to continue fighting, but you insult me with these useless taunts.
Oh.
More fury! More rage! Oh.
It's over. He took out the Tayuatar.
Of course he did.
One punch.
I want all units deployed. Courage, troops. No one lives forever.
With these fists, nothing is impossible.
Yeah, I'm a little overtuned for right now, you know? Like, I'm, you know, baseline stronger than you are at the end of the base game.
A monster! Commander, your orders! Commander?
Behold, true ferocity.
Alright.
It was a nightmare. Actually worse. You could wake up from a nightmare. This was our reality.
Where are they? Bring me your champions!
We were an entire platoon of pilgrims. We even deployed the Tayuitar. He wasn't even inconvenienced. Retreat! Retreat! My mind was cloudy. I barely heard the commander's order. How could I think? I saw it. I saw the force of his punches redirect the blizzard.
Yeah, he fought a blizzard and won with
no
his
mortal could
fists.
beat the damn weather into submission. Not to mention the lack of corpses. This battle had been brutal, but so far no one had sustained critical injuries, which means he had been holding back. A man like this, he was as strong as General Ghandagoza. No, stronger maybe. Finally, I gathered enough sense to unfreeze my feet and turn tail. As I ran away, I got the sense I'd just witnessed history in the making.
Yeah, probably. That tracks. Okay, I should probably check the, is it in here that you check? Yeah, weapon skin. So we got that. I mean, that's pretty cool looking. I almost like just the raw nature of just rope. So I think I'm actually gonna go with that. And can I? Is it in here? Yeah, no weapon effects. But I actually like just the raw nature of it just being rope. So it is just straight up his fists.
Good day.
That's just funnier to me. Should it be? Probably not. Eh. Alright.
I will fondly remember my splendid time atop Mount Nagelith. Deadly blizzard pummeling my flesh, freezing cold stabbing my lungs, and swarms of monsters looking to turn me into a long overdue meal. These were already the perfect conditions for training, but sweet, generous fortune had even more in store. I crested a snowy knoll, and what should I see but the obvious crusaders setting up camp for their own war games? Follow the fist, for it shall lead to serendipity.
And apparently clear weather.
Unfortunately, however, it seemed my newfound sparring partners were on a stricter schedule than I, as they took their leave before I could properly thank them.
Ghandagoza, a letter came for you.
Now this was a rare occurrence.
Sorry about that. Oops.
It looks like it's from... Whoa, no way.
Her mouth was agape. I peered down to read why.
Ah.
The
All right.
Silver Wolf Corps General. This would be intriguing.
You gonna teach him? When exactly was this? Okay, so no, that's post. Okay, so they're already on her side by this point. Okay. Because the new Mr. Fix-It is the id part of the story. So okay. Well then. So you gonna learn? You gonna teach Galanza? Match made in heaven? Yeah, sounds about right.
To Master Ghandagoza, distinguished practitioner of the Eternal Rage style. Thank you for meeting my strongest force on the field of battle. They spoke highly of your ferocity. In fact, some suggest you may be stronger than me, which is why I demand a duel. If you are not a coward, meet me in front of Tradam's sanctuary, atop Mount Nagelith, ASAP! I expect a deathmatch, as the skies have never seen before! Signed, the invincible and unparalleled general of the
I'm surprised you
Silver
didn't add
Wolf
more
Corps,
adjectives in there.
Ghandagoza.
Oh wow, that one is just straight up setting up a duel. Believe in your fists. Is this just gonna be him hyping himself up for this fight?
Oh no, Mega Pops! You can't go alone! He's way too strong! Vern's right. Who knows what could happen during a fight with that man?
What loving kids to spare their thoughts for me.
He's probably like, I know exactly.
But Galanza was a man of unparalleled
That's the
battle
point.
acumen. I could not pass on such an opportunity. To call myself the greatest fighter in all the skies, I must best the greatest fighters in all the skies. The captain looked at me with trusting eyes, as if to say, "Go, noble warrior. This crew believes in the might of your god-shattering fists." Seeing the tacit acceptance of their commanding officer, Lyria and Vern finally relented, but they insisted on joining, in case the worst befell me. Their support was my tailwind. We left for the battlefield.
Alright.
Witness me, children. I shall fight the fight of rage!
Yeah, so that it's literally him hyping him up, and then we got the fight. That realistically is literally one hit. Like, this is gonna just be a one-hit thing.
Good. You're right on time.
Ghandagoza and Galanza stood opposite one another. The air was tense, one spark from exploding.
Ghandagoza of the Eternal Rage style, at your service.
Ghandagoza spread his legs shoulder width apart and raised his fist. He was ready for...
In his corner, the Silver Wolf himself, Galanza! And in this corner, a man whose sheer rage is matched only by his weird beard, Ghandagoza!
Ah! You nearly gave me a heart attack. Where did you come from? Yeah, Ref. What are you doing here? You could get hurt.
I've been following the legend of a master martial artist for years, and today, all of us will finally see his fist.
This dude's been
reach for the
falling around
title
and
of
waiting for the
strongest.
time to be an
Don't
announcer.
blink or you'll miss it. A new legend is about to be born.
Sounds like somebody could use a reality check. Suddenly, things had gone from tense to weird and tense.
Yeah.
Now, once again, Sky Folk of all ages, prepare yourselves for...
Hey, don't step on our gig. There's already too many characters in this scene. Who'll do the commentating around here? Burn, no! We're not licensed to broadcast. But never mind about our qualifications.
Okay.
Something more important was on the line.
I want a clean fight. Now, believe in victory. Engage!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to let him attack me for a minute, because I'm pretty sure
You walk the
just
path
instant one-shot.
of eternal rage.
Well, the match of the century has just begun. Who do you think has the upper hand here, Lyria?
Me? I'm no expert to it!
There you have it! Our skyfaring heroine has spoken! Her words are sure to bring strength to her crewmates!
Hey, is that Pius on the mic? You know better than that, Ref! Now!
Is that it? Done talking? You're done.
I'd say we're up to
Oh
a good
wow.
start.
Oh wow.
Ghandagoza's fists are as steadfast as they are quick!
Yes, sir! Megapops has one of the strictest training
I'm
regimens
actually in
I've
awe
ever
that
seen.
didn't. Wow. I mean, I know I didn't have charged up or anything. But wow. I don't know if you can even parry that. Let's do damage. Yes.
I would expect nothing less of a living legend.
Gotta do.
Your flattery is appreciated. Now come at me with everything you've got. Everything? You'll mind if I do.
Storming death back again! Who could withstand such a mighty attack?
Oh wow. I actually have like comments for the second time he does that attack.
The finale. Where's my game?
I'm gonna bait ya. Baited. Oh. Wait, you can parry with that?
Has he done it?
Ghandagoza? I can't look!
Oh, you can parry with that.
Victory
Cool.
belongs
I
to
should
me.
go read through the stuff, the mastery tree at some point for the boosts.
Ghandagoza and Ghandagoza were going all out. They were like warring primals, blasting each other with crazy techniques. Finally, when the dust had settled,
The last man standing is Ghandagoza! Let's hear it for those furious fists of legend,
You
ladies
gonna
and
teach
gents.
Ghandagoza?
Megapops pulled off the victory. Though Ghandagoza was
I know
no
that he
slouch
has
either.
the
Simply put, the stronger man
the
took
discipline
the
for it.
match. Boy, I wish I were ripped like Ganda.
You got a long way to
If
go.
I had his muscles, I bet I could have stopped that whole Avia mess in 2 seconds flat. Oops, where was I? Right, Megapops had done it again. He'd proven himself in the ring and taken out one of the Skydom's best
Wait.
fighters. Score one more for the
Wait,
Eternal
so-
Rage legacy.
Is it canon then that the only reason that the obvious stuff was as bad as it was is because he either one didn't try or two didn't bother to help? Because it sounds like just he would have made everything a joke.
I couldn't wait to get back and tell Rackham and Eugen the good news. They were basically Gondastorians by now. And this would be
Gondastorians.
one more legend for their repertoire.
All right, cool. There's usually one more, I think, right?
Hello.
I forget how many characters there are in this game. Oh, there's 2 more. Okay.
Did Vern tell you what old Ganda's been up to lately?
Fighting off 100 soldiers? Okay, sure. He's got chops. Pushing back a blizzard? I'll buy it. He's got elemental attunement out the wazoo. But taking out Galanza in a death match? Sounds like we're all losing our marbles now.
No,
What's
he
this
did.
about their fight being so ferocious it carved out a new valley through Mount Nazalith? Has anyone verified that? And turning the island upside down? Come on, people.
Ganda, folks are starting to take your stories a little too far. That, or you're doing way too much. And I really hope it's the former.
Yeah.
What am I saying? If you ever stop your crazy exploits, I'll eat my helmsman's license.
There
Yeah.
it is.
That stoic silence explained it all. For some, An unbelievable legacy might be too heavy to bear, but I doubt there's anything those broad shoulders couldn't lift.
I don't know that broad shoulders
All of his
explains
stories
what
have
he
proven true
has.
so far. Maybe, just maybe, he really would sock it to a god one day.
Actually, we will be, yeah. When we fight the world, we will be fighting a god. He will be punching a god. Or whatever tried to be a god, anyway.
I get to read it first, Eugen.
The man,
I
the
bought
myth,
the
the
damn
fan
thing.
art.
Over my dead body. I was just getting to the good part. Yeah! Take that! Fist of the Red Lotus.
My fellow crewmate stood around a wall scroll, fascinated. Rackham procured it from Seed Hollow, I gathered. But wait, had Eugen not just vocalized and then improperly executed one of my techniques? Bizarre! While Eugen and Rackham were distracted by their noble bickering, Lyria brought the scroll over. When she flicked it open, my breath caught. Is that me? Is that supposed to be me? My likeness, stylized and somehow prettier, was punching back a blizzard in an illogical way. Don't these petty painters know that one must channel the ferocity of the storm to beat the storm?
No, they don't.
Someone asked an artist to paint your story. Look how great it turned out.
I had to admit, they did a decent job of capturing the majesty of my mane, even if it were a bit too bushy. I could not help but laugh. Of all the places my fists had taken me, this was the first where I had encountered my own facsimile. Though I hadn't bothered to tell anyone of my training on Mount Nagelith, perhaps I should be more vocal in the future. If not only to add more fan art to my widening legends, what joy that would spread.
So now he just likes fan art now, apparently. Okay. Alright, so he seems pretty fun. Seems like fun dude, doesn't talk much though. Alright, well.
Good day.
Let's see. So based off of the little bit that I got to do here, do I want anything different here? Maybe I do want a counter. Now, the issue is you have to do the seemingly like that full combo. That gets you a good chunk. I do want to see, so like, I wish there was a quicker way to find the stuff. So, okay, so deplete slower. That's sigil. Okay, so that's a specific thing for charged parries. Okay. Okay. Deplete slower. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Always full during link time. That's pretty strong. Okay, so... yeah, okay. Doesn't really explain when. But okay, so that's where that gets it. Okay, there's the launch. I don't know how useful that's going to be for this guy. Anything useful on this side? Usually you don't get as many, like, active, you know, yeah, usually it's just a perfect dodge and stuff. Okay. I did leave this just because, you know, I'm gonna save it for after this first fight. So I do a full fight knowing, you know, to figure out what I'm doing somewhat with the character.
What do you say?
Alright, so this should be not annoyingly difficult to do. Despite me having no sigils or anything. Like, the only traits I should have are what my weapon comes with. And Stout Heart, which is from my summon. Yeah, that seems to be the case. So, yeah. Let's see how this goes. This is the first fight. And we'll finally be able to start getting some sigils on. I mean, for time being, it's pretty much going to be whatever we get, we put on. I will say this is probably not the best one to start on, because it's got fire, which means it's going to slowly die. Not even slowly, burn does a lot.
I shall break them all! Unleash the beast! The soul burns with fury.
Alright. It's hitting for 3 million already.
Understood.
Let's get you a little healing. I love to do that. I don't know that it actually is, but it feels like his roll is a lot less, like... So that just... Okay, that doesn't instant. Alright. I see. What we got here with this?
Blazing fist of the Red Lotus!
Alright. Alright. That tracks.
The soul burns with fury. Unleash the beast!
Okay, so the more you have, I think the faster it charges. Probably does more damage too. Yeah, that really quickly. Okay, that was the counter. Whoops. I mean, that does 3 million. We just started, so that's pretty strong. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is going pretty decently, though. Can't complain too much. I think the biggest issue that I'm gonna probably see is sticking on the boss.
Into my trap. The end. Unleash the beast. Death wave.
Alright.
Be gone into infinity.
Doesn't really do a whole lot of damage right now.
The soul burns with fury. Unleash the beast! Yes, its butt shall know defeat. The soul burns with fury.
Alright.
The end. Well, the soul burns with fury.
Yeah, okay. You see, it's interesting. You kind of have to take a bit of damage to do damage. I don't know. I mean, I guess one of the skills does give Stout Heart. So I guess probably before you get Stout Heart. That's because I don't know that he would be playable without Stout Heart in some form. So it's good that he has a skill that gives it to him. I need to check what else that gives you. Because I know it gave you some other stuff. Oh, we already got Damage Cap Plus. Nice. That's nice. I don't even care what else it comes with.
Believe.
That's a nice get right off the bat. Nice. Nice, we even got all that. Oh, we'll say one thing. We will not be trading in items to get knick-knack vouchers. Solely because I was not able to... I had to use a trainer to get a lot of stuff. And although something like it might have actually fixed itself somehow. But basically I wasn't... It was being not cooperative in getting... Ooh, drain, cool. But it wasn't being cooperative in removing the items that I added to get everyone's, like, stuff transcended and everything. Because there's probably stuff that's still 900 in here. Yeah, like, this is what I'm talking about. All the stuff that's at 900. Like, yeah. And it is what it is. But I'm just not going to allow recycling items there. Like, it is what it is. But first piece of gear, and it's a freaking damage cap. Oh, we also got Tyranny. For improved healing, that doesn't really help us too much. But a damage cap with Drain is kind of nice, I guess. I think I don't want to lower my health yet. So, and in case you're wondering, yeah, these are the only things and stuff that's equipped on other teammates that I will be using later on in the playthrough. And stuff I can't sell is all that I have. Because these are too rare to, like, get rid of. I'm not going to equip this until I get to Chaos, though. Seems a little cheap to just throw that on for free. But we can do a couple... We can get a couple.
You've got the vouchers, I've got the sigils.
You know, could be good stuff. You know, gotta get what we can get right now. Attack power. Okay. Those aren't bad. Those aren't bad at all. Okay. Attack power and improved dodge. Sure. Alright. Not bad. I mean, for our first fight, not bad. Okay. So I think the counter's fine to have. I do think that's... I do like having it on him. I think this actually can probably go. So hostility means you're more likely jammed. Attack is boosted based on how low HP is. Eh. No. I think I'd rather just go for another, like... Like, Assault Heart doesn't do anything. Well, I guess, to be fair, I will be taking damage a lot. So depending on how long it lasts. Might be worth it, actually. Because if it lasts long enough for me to, like... You know, there won't be too much time between getting it up again.
Need something? Which
It
will
could be
it
pretty
be?
good. Alright, so we got that. Next
What do
up,
you
the
say?
Earth
Will you accept
Dragon.
it?
So what can we get from this? Okay.
Be on your way.
But yeah, we got some decent upgrades from that one. Actually, a lot better than I expected to get at the start. I mean, getting a damage cap right off the bat is pretty nice. I don't know how good Drain is on them. Like, I feel like you easily hit the Drain cap. Like, very easily, because his hits do a lot of damage. So, and Drain is percentage of the damage. So you probably hit the cap very
Stand in
easily.
my way. The way of the fist. Into my trap.
Okay, so that does have to hit. Okay, noted.
Iron shoulder. Do your worst.
I hate walking through sand.
Unleash the beast! The soul burns with fury. Death wave! This the earth is attacking me!
Okay.
The soul burns with fury.
Okay, no, that doesn't work. It's fine.
Unleash the beast! Death wave!
Boom.
Your move! Destroy! I shall join! Killer swell!
Nice.
Be gone! Into infinity!
Yeah.
Big one's coming.
All good. I will say the one thing about boss fights, like, you know, being solo, is that, like, now everything targets you. So it'll probably make things a lot more different than they normally are. Can
A spider bite!
I can't.
The soul burns with fury!
Damn. That's fair.
Strike me! Count the earth that is attacking me! The soul burns with fury!
Yeah.
Make way for rain! Whoo! Yeah! Hoo! Begin! Well?
Right. Like, okay, it doesn't give anywhere.
Unleash the beast!
I'm kind of curious on the, is it worth continuing the combo if you're not getting perfect timing anymore?
The soul burns with fury. Avatar! Into my trap!
Okay. Yeah.
Unleash the beast! More fury! More rain!
Sure. I don't know if you should have higher thing for that or
Into
not.
infinity!
You might want it. I don't know. Doesn't spend it, at the very least. God damn it. Well, there goes all of it.
Unleash the beast!
Yeah. I was already committed to doing it. Alright. Whoops. Should be fine. Okay. Aha. I'm gonna wait so I don't get sand tuned or whatever.
Unleash the beast!
Alright. Boom.
Destroy the river boils!
Alright, you're dead then? Ah. Yep. Definitely interesting. Definitely a different playstyle than Frau. I'll say that much. I mean, it's kind of like the opposite almost.
We passed the dragon trial!
Ah! Oh. Very
I'll say
nice.
right stones are definitely something that precise result. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. But right stones are something that's going to be kind of interesting.
Reject impossibility!
Is the destroyed parts the knick-knack vouchers? Probably. No? Okay. Because that's another 2 pools we can get on that. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll try. Because, to be fair, I was kind of rushing with the trainer to get as many people up as possible. Because I have to do an annoying thing where I have to do 3 SBAs with every character before I can even get their ascension weapons going up. So I had to do that, and I didn't even get everyone done. But then I had to, you know, transcend all the weapons.
Good day.
Probably like an hour before stream is when I was like, I called trying to,
Well then.
you know,
So
continue doing that. I was like, all right, I'll do it at the end of the next playthrough. Because I already know that, you know, I'm not going to be using any other characters than any of the 4 that I used in my original playthrough. Because they're already geared out and everything. So, yeah. Let's see. So what was this? Couldn't hurt. I mean, perfect guarding is kind of massive. Because that's like, you know, there's a lot of time where I need to do an attack while, you know, something's happening. So,
What you in the market for? Buy something. Wonder what kind of fish over
pull another 2. Let's see what we got. Ooh, okay. Cooldown could be nice.
Good luck out there.
That's not a bad one at all. Let's end. We're getting a lot of good stuff right now. I'm gonna use that one Trains Marvel too. I mean, there's no reason not to. I'm not holding on to anything. You know? Sure. Sure. Although Garrison really doesn't do a whole lot for us. Potion order can be nice. Not too bad.
Need something? Let's
Alright.
see.
Next up, the Wind
What do you
Worm.
say?
And
Will you accept it?
this is the exact quest, by the way, that I farmed
your
the
way.
SPAs on. Because, mind you, to do it to spoil myself as little as possible, I don't fight things. I go on this quest specifically because as it's very, like, perfect guardable if you're just, you know, trying. And I just do it. I put on, like, uplink and,
I shall break them all!
whatever. But a bunch of stuff that lets me get, you know, SBA based off of perfect guarding. It's very hard to...
Do your worst. More fury, more rage!
Aha!
The beast! Death The soul burns with understood.
Damn, that takes... Yeah, that's actually wild how much that takes out. Alright. Man, it's very weird. Like, there's so much, you know, movement that's like, you gotta lock them down somehow, it seems. Alright. But yeah, each of those like perfect guards, like in the, you know, farming SPAs, gives 6% SPA. So I just, you know, perfect guard a bunch, SPA, just to spoil myself. Well, not spoil myself, I mean, on their gameplay as much as possible. As for the having to fight Underminy and Bahamut, I don't need to care about those fights at all, because the AI just kills me before anything even gets done in the fight, mind you. Alright, that should be it. Yeah, I mean, he can do a ton of damage. His issue is when boss doesn't sit still.
Yeah, we did it! That was easy.
It's rough. Which, now I'm realizing, thank God I didn't choose to do Lucilius. That fight would be terrible solo. Granted, it also, I already didn't want to do it because it took forever. Because like, I could have done it, but in testing with Frau, who is my most known character right now, because you know, I just got done playing the whole game with her. That took me like, and I quit at like 25% health or something. I did it already at like, no. This is a solo thing. Yeah, this is a solo thing. Alright, let's get some more.
If you've got the vouchers, I've got the sigil.
Anything good? Oh, well, Steel Nerves is nice, I guess. More HP, can't complain.
Look out there.
I'll take Auto Revive. That can be nice. We only got damage cap for now. Okay. Sure. Sure. I mean, I guess until he gets some more damage cap, might as well. Alright.
Hello.
We're making pretty quick progress in this. Alright, so next up is the ice one, huh? And yeah, I did decide that I'm gonna do like all of the fights. So, you know, it's not just gonna be the solo fights. So, you know, we're doing these as well. Now, the only downside is I am going to have to fight Galonza and Maglio, and that's going to be hell. Granted, I am overtuned, so maybe it'll be less hell.
Will you
Alright.
take this one?
What does this one give? Injury to insult. Cascade probably is actually
Here are the
really
details.
good on him.
We're counting on you.
Because I think, doesn't Cascade scale with the power of the attack? I feel like that means that you can get your cooldowns down pretty good. At least hopefully. Because right now that's kind of what I'm seeing as like, you know, the thing I would want most right now. So like Cascade, if we can get that.
Behold the fruits of my training! Ha! Destroy! Unleash the beast!
Already committed. I'm taking my damage over that. Maybe I shouldn't though. Probably shouldn't. Now that I think about it. That's fine. Just gonna sit here. Oh, hold on. Why is my thing there? I don't know how long it's been there, but sorry if it bothered me, because once I noticed it bothered me.
I'm waiting.
It's hard to move up.
That's fair. Yeah.
A spider bite! Iron shoulder!
Alright, boom.
The beast! Death wave! Ha! Put! More fury! More rain! Yeah! Ah! 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 Rain! Ah!
Can you stop? Oh my god. Jesus Christ, you're being annoying. What the hell, man?
Unleash the beast!
I don't think that's gonna get a break.
To infinity!
We don't have that type of damage yet.
The end comes!
Oh yeah, all four probably go after me now. Oh no, maybe not.
It's hard to move up.
Could you stop that? Jesus Christ. You're very annoying, you know that? Also, you suck at actually, like, hitting me. There you go. There's a little something. Oh, right. I can only hit once, probably. Yeah. I don't even have the option to counter this. Oh my god, stop running like a bitch.
Unleash the herd! Take the skies! Unleash the beast! The end comes! Iron shoulder! The soul burns with fury!
I tried a perfect guard. I probably should have just countered. It's fine. There we go. I'll say Iron Shoulder definitely seems to have a low cooldown. No! Not really needed for that.
Wow, that attack had some bite to it.
I shall join. A river boy. Unleash the beast.
Nice. Alright, there's your thing again. Woo.
Cold taking it hard to move on.
Iron shoulder.
Okay, sure.
Unleash the beast.
Alright.
More fury, more rage. Fire.
Nice.
The soul burns with fury.
No!
Wow, that attack had some bite to it.
Unleash the beast.
Alright, we're done here. Boom. Nice. Definitely really interesting how this character plays. And I'm definitely getting the hang of it.
We passed the dragon
I
trial.
think if we get Cascade here, that'd be massive.
Oh. Intriguing.
Also, it could be on one of our right stones. Let's go! Cascade 5, I'll take 5. I don't know if there's plus available or not, but I will take it. Because, yeah, that means less cooldown on our,
Feed your own army.
whatever it is, or rushdown move. I'm tempted to get a second one, but I think, like, everything we have kind of serves a purpose. I mean, Lion Stance a little bit doesn't, but that's mostly because right now we don't really take that much damage. Because we're, you know, very much overpowered compared to where we're at right now. You know, if that's not obvious by the fact I'm playing, you know, by myself with no, you know, AI crew at all. Wonder if you go both. Both could be interesting. I don't need the health. Yeah, I mean, because, yeah, I'm kind of thinking that, like, Iron Shoulders definitely are rushdown move, because, I mean, it's between that and this, which I'm tempted, but I don't know the range on that. So I'm not really sure about that. Maybe Lion Sandwich is just not worth it right now. Might be worth it once we get to, like, Chaos, Or we'll actually maybe take a little bit of damage. Because we already have Stout Heart. I also don't know if Lion Stance is even that. Like, yes, 50% attack is pretty nice. Or actually, no, maybe that means 50% is when you hit the max attack boost. Maybe that's what that means. I'm gonna assume that's what that means. Is that at 50% HP, your attack is boosted as much as it can be. Because I feel like 50% attack boost is a lot for a skill. So maybe I do go with this. That way I have 2 potential gap closers. Yeah, let's try that out. Alright. See if we get anything good. I will say it's kind of cool that we get like basically two pulls everything. Okay, 2 auto revives. What are the odds of that? 2 of the exact same thing. Well,
Need something?
that's fine.
Let's see.
Alright. So, first of the multiple boss
What do you
ones.
say?
I actually
Should we
haven't
accept
done, as you can see, I haven't done this actual, like, quest in general. Mostly because I'd never had a reason to. But
Best of luck.
figure might as well. I will say when there's, once we get to 2 at a time, which I assume the eyes are going to be 2 at a time. That's going to be a pain. Probably. Oh, all of them at once.
Break them all!
I was not expecting that.
A spider bite! Unleash the beast! Unleash the beast! Take the sky! Iron shoulder! The end the soul burns with fury. Unleash the beast!
They can summon too.
Your move! The soul...
Yeah. Oh, I tried. Well, sure. Might as well throw this out.
Of the Red Lotus!
Damage is damage.
Unleash the beast!
Really?
Unleash the beast! Iron shoulder!
Alright.
This will make way for rain! Unleash the beast! The end the soul burns with fury!
That's fine. Could be worse. Alright.
Unleash the herd!
Oh, okay, it counts whoever attacks. That's not who I'm aiming at.
Unleash the beast!
They called for death!
The end, the soul burns with fury. Unleash the beast!
It's fine. Until it's not. Man, this move's kind of messed up when, like, you're on your own and, like, there's only that enemy. Because, like, damn, you really just get to sit there and it just attacks.
A spider bite! Unleash the beast!
Alright.
A river I shall draw.
I tried to kill him before anything really happened here. It's fair.
My weakness tremble. The soul burns with fury. Unleash the beast!
Alright.
The end. The soul burns with fury. Unleash the beast!
Yeah, my probably bad choice is what it is.
Endless Ragnarok, be gone into infinity!
Can't wait to get like a war element, so that'd be nice. Okay, there's the other one.
Iron shoulder! A spider bite! This is the Falcon!
That's fair.
Again!
Boom. Alright. Okay.
Its butt shall know defeat. The soul burns with fury.
Dead.
Well,
Okay, so you follow with that.
Iron shoulder! Understood.
Man, you gotta be annoying. It's a good idea? I don't know. Probably not. Man, it really doesn't let you break that until after. It's the first time I've actually tried that during it, so I had no clue.
Destroy! More fury! More
I just hit the small one with it. Of course. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh, still hit. Okay, cool. That was my first Link time. Because Link time, we got full... We can just use the Y tag over and over.
You made that look
Which seems
easy.
stupid strong, by the way.
Ah. Oh, very nice.
But...
Oh, very nice.
Alright.
Very nice.
Ooh, another cascade. Nice. We will take that.
Behold. Ah! True ferocity.
We have not gotten many pluses, but it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, plus we can get stuff from these as well. So, like, I don't know that I care that much about improved dodge. Like, it increases my dodge count, yeah, but like, eh. Although, to be fair, I feel like, I don't know. I guess actually this is probably a good time to check where we're at on our damage cap. I have no idea where we're at on that. I wish that Seed Hollow had a thing. I also wish you could go back to Folka from
Behold the
here.
fruits of my training.
Okay, so yeah, we're well under still.
Unleash the beast. Shake the skies. Death wave.
Yeah, we're still well under damage cap. Alright. So we can still afford some damage stuff. Oh, right. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. Because I was questioning if I needed the attack up or... I mean, granted, I don't need it, but like, if I'm not hitting damage cap, there's not a whole lot of reason to take it off. I mean, to be fair, there's also not a whole lot of reason to have damage cap right now to begin with. But, you know, that'll change once we get to the... You know, once we start using the Ascension weapon. And mind you, I could, you know, go for something else. I mean, I'm tempted actually now to think about it. Might be worth going the stun power one, actually. Because with the stun power, more, you know, that means more link attacks, which means easier just, like, getting Eternal Rage, which means more Y attacks. Also, link attacks give openings to do the Y attacks. So of having to hope that, like, you know, I can hit it. So actually, yeah. So we're actually using the ones that it looks like now. Yeah, I think that's a good one to grab. Yeah. Hmm. Hey, does this scale off of our... Yeah, based on the attack type. Oh, attack type? I don't know. I don't know what that means exactly. But alright. Things aren't seeming too bad so far. Alright. Well, that is going to do it for the first part of the Ghandagoza playthrough. We got a lot more to get through. I mean, we don't even have a crew yet. But we got the rest of Proud to get through. Then we got the 3 Chaos levels. But, yeah. Don't know how long this playthrough will actually take. We'll find out. You know, kind of winging it a lot with this one, since this is the first attempt at doing this. So we'll see how it goes. But either way, that is going to do it for this first part. If you watch this on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you next time. So until then, see ya.